Hey everyone, it's Feroz from Zenith Intelligent Workplace Services, and I'm here to share some learnings from the business continuity and growth report that featured in the Times this Sunday. Doing this because there are some really useful observations in there, particularly for senior business leaders to take away and apply to their own organizations. So let's jump straight into it. Number one, a recent YouGov poll states that 45% of workers expect to work more flexibly after lockdown is lifted. 33% expect to work from home 3 days a week, and 81% expect at least one remote working day. The article talks about how empathy and compassion are crucial in the COVID 19 era, and it mentions that employers who give their staff the ability and the means to do this sooner rather than later will be well positioned. Number two, staying on top of evolving threats. 92% of UK companies reported an increase in cyber attacks with more employees working from home because of the pandemic. 93% said they had been targeted by COVID 19 related malware, and 84% reported gaps in disaster planning. The article talks about how leaders can pinpoint abnormal events and anomalies which warrant further investigation. Number three, tools to help you navigate your recovery. This is all about how technology and data will enable businesses to protect themselves and strive for growth in an economy that's saddled with record levels of debt. This is accompanied by interesting infographics on the top areas of impact for emerging technology as seen by financial decision makers. As you can see, forecasting and strategic planning tops the list, with cybersecurity risks as a very close second. Number four, continuing the theme of prediction, the next article talks about the importance of having robust continuity plans and risk management frameworks in place to help mitigate the impact of any future crises. 70% of the companies surveyed said that their primary continuity concern is future disruption from a second wave of the virus. 21% admitted in June that they still don't have a pandemic plan and a process in place, and a whopping 95% said that they will assess whether they need to revisit their enterprise risk management framework and continuity plans as a result of COVID 19. Another very interesting graph shows how companies are preparing for the return to work, or shall we say, return to the office, as some are already working very hard indeed. Number five, delighted to say that Zenith Intelligent Workplace Services have also been featured in the report. Our CTO, Mark Uckerman, sat down with the team at the Sunday Times to talk about how monitoring the device usage of remote workers is absolutely crucial for productivity and for security. The article talks about how businesses can quickly enable remote working while mitigating cyber threats and easing the burden on IT support teams at the same time. It goes on to state that 71% of those adopting a device as a service model spent less on computing devices, whilst also reducing cyber threat and the burden on IT support teams. There are also articles on supply chain, sustainability, diversity, crisis communication, why mission statements matter, social distancing, and everything to do with returning to work in the new normal. So check it out. You can download the report for free at zenith.co.uk/report or click the link in the description below. Cheers.